Brandi Glanville calls 911, rushed by ambulance to hospital. Brandi Glanville of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fame has been keeping fans up to date after suffering what she believes is a facial parasite. Recently, a recent update shared that the star had been rushed to the hospital. Fans are also taking the time to send their thought and prayers and even some advice amid the news. Brandi Glanville shared a recent health update with fans. For many fans, Glanville is best known for appearing on various seasons of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She's also appeared on The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip and The Traitors. In her personal life, she was married to Eddie Cibrian from 2001 to 2010. Recently, Glanville has been documenting health issues with fans on social media. The star claimed that alleged parasites have caused her to deal with facial disfigurement. Taking to X, Glanville recently shared another health update with fans, revealing that she had called 911 emergency services after having problems moving. In the post, she wrote, "My head and neck would not move for 4 hours this morning. I could not get out of my bed. I called 911, had a lovely trip in the ambulance. Now I am at this amazing place after sitting in a wheelchair in the waiting room for 4 hours." In a follow-up post, Glanville added, "I hate this place but should be another fun ambulance bill." This post included images of a Kaiser Permanente form and what appeared to be Glanville's arm attached to IVs as she lied down in a hospital gown. Earlier this month, Glanville spoke with Us Weekly over the financial toll her attempts to treat her parasite has taken on her. At the time, she shared, "I'm out of funds. I'm out over 6 figures at this point. I don't have the means to go anywhere at this point. I'm online every day, going down a different rabbit hole. It's exhausting. It's all-consuming." As previously reported, Glanville turned to botched star Dr. Terry Dubrow for help. Speaking with Us Weekly, Dubrow noted, "I can tell you something. Brandi has been significantly affected by whatever this mysterious illness is, and I'm trying to help her." Some fans shared health advice and similar stories with the Real Housewives star. At the time, the botched star shared, "People need to give her grace. She's brave and tough, and she's going through a very difficult time." Dubrow added, "I tell her, because we text frequently, I see her ultimately, not too far away, hopefully on the other side of this." He continued, "I think once we get a diagnosis and we get a treatment plan, that we can get on the other side of it." With Glanville's recent update, fans sharing their sympathies in the comments. A few fans even shared some advice with what they think she should do. Some comments also included, "Girl, get your hands on some ivermectin. It is a cure-all for many things, especially parasites and viruses. I get mine at All Family Pharmacy. Praying for you. You are not alone, so. I hope you feel better soon, Brandi. Here in Canada, you have to wait 8 hours just to get a bed. No matter how much pain you are in. It's horrible. How are you today at Brandi Glanville? Prayers for you. I can't imagine how scary that was for you. Hope you are improving and getting answers." It was a quiet Thursday morning in Calabasas, California, the kind where the sky is too blue, the sun too forgiving, and everything feels like a scene from a reality show about to unfold. And perhaps it was fitting, because before noon struck, a real-life reality star would find herself at the center of a sudden and dramatic twist. Brandi Glanville, the outspoken former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star and television personality known for her fiery wit, unfiltered honesty, and signature blonde locks, found herself in a terrifying situation that led her to dial 911 and be rushed to the hospital in an ambulance. Sources close to Glanville say the incident began late Wednesday evening. What started as a normal night at home quickly turned unsettling when Brandi began experiencing sudden and sharp pains in her chest, followed by dizziness and difficulty breathing. At first, she brushed it off. Glanville is not one to overreact. But as the symptoms intensified, concern overpowered denial. By morning, it was clear something was very wrong. Alone but alert, Brandi made the 911 call herself. The dispatcher reportedly described her as coherent but panicked. Within minutes, Paramedics were racing through the private, winding roads of her gated community. Neighbors recall hearing the sirens long before they saw the flashing lights. "She looked pale, disoriented, just not herself," said one resident who happened to see the commotion from her balcony. The paramedics were calm, but moving fast. You could tell it was serious. Brandi was transported to a nearby Los Angeles hospital under emergency protocol. The details surrounding her condition were initially scarce, as friends and fans alike held their breath, hoping for updates. Social media lit up like wildfire. Prayers for Brandi trended on X, formerly Twitter, and her name flooded the comment sections of her last Instagram post, a sun-soaked selfie with a caption that now read with eerie irony, "Trying to find my peace." By mid-afternoon, a representative for Glanville issued a brief but reassuring statement. "Brandi experienced a medical issue this morning that required immediate attention. She is currently under the care of doctors and receiving treatment. We thank everyone for their concern and will update when more information is available." But the internet is never satisfied with short answers, especially when it involves someone as boldly complex as Brandi. Whispers and speculation began swirling. Was it exhaustion? A panic attack? Something more serious? Those who follow Glanville closely know she's been through her share of emotional storms. From her headline-grabbing divorce from actor Eddie Cibrian to her ups and downs on various reality TV shows, Celebrity Big Brother, RHUGT, and most recently, her podcast, Brandi Glanville Unfiltered. The 51-year-old has lived much of her life under public scrutiny. She's spoken candidly about her struggles with anxiety, insomnia, and navigating single motherhood, all while juggling a public career that often demands she bare her soul unfiltered to the world. Just days before the incident, Glanville shared a cryptic message on Instagram. "I'm learning that sometimes silence speaks louder than words." Fans now wonder if that silence was a clue to something deeper going on behind the scenes. "She's a fighter," tweeted fellow reality star and former frenemy Lisa Vanderpump, sending love and strength to Brandi, hoping for a speedy recovery. Others who have shared both feuds and friendships with Glanville expressed similar sentiments. Andy Cohen posted a heart emoji on his Instagram story alongside a throwback clip of Brandi's infamous wine toss moment on RHOBH, calling her one of the most unforgettable housewives of all time. Say what you will about her, Brandi Glanville has always had a way of commanding attention, even in her most vulnerable moments. Later that evening, a hospital source, requesting anonymity, disclosed that Brandi was resting and in stable condition, and that initial concerns had been mitigated. While the exact diagnosis wasn't made public, the source confirmed the episode was not life-threatening, but definitely alarming. It appeared to be a combination of stress, dehydration, and fatigue, an all-too-common cocktail for someone living in the fast-paced world of entertainment, especially one as emotionally expressive and energetically charged as Glanville. "She's going to be okay," her son Jake, 17, posted briefly on Snapchat. "Thank you for the messages." By Friday, fans were already rallying behind her with hashtags like #TeamBrandi and #UnfilteredDanStrong. Support poured in from all corners of the Bravosphere. Even those who once clashed with Glanville found themselves setting aside old drama to wish her well. Reality TV may be full of scripted fights and over-the-top scenes, but the bonds and the concern are often very real. Ironically, the drama of the moment reminded many why they fell in love with Brandi in the first place. She's raw, reactive, impulsive, and utterly human. She has a way of pulling back the velvet curtain and revealing life as it really is: messy, painful, hilarious, vulnerable. By Sunday morning, she was well enough to issue a tweet herself. "Rough week, but I'm okay. Thank you everyone who reached out. Seriously, you guys made me cry, in a good way. #grateful #onthemend." Within minutes, thousands of replies poured in. Most were supportive, some cheeky. "Only Brandi could make an ambulance ride feel iconic," wrote one fan. As of now, Brandi Glanville remains under observation, but is expected to make a full recovery. Whether this scare will prompt a change in pace or lifestyle remains to be seen. But if there's one thing we know about her, it's that she rarely stays quiet for long. In a world where public figures are often wrapped in PR packaging, Brandi Glanville remains one of the few who speaks her mind, trips out loud, and owns her missteps with defiance and humor. The road to recovery might be bumpy, but as any reality TV fan will tell you, those are the most compelling scenes. And for Brandi, the next chapter might just be the most unfiltered yet.